My name is Amanda. My friends, the real ones, they call me Manders. I'm 35 years old and I have 4 children, 2 amazing daughters and 2 amazing sons. They didn't ask for this journey, nor did I want them to witness it. It was installed within me at an early age that I was not a planned pregnancy. Who would want to be a teen mom? My mom had me and shit went downhill right away. She was thinking I'd be the answer to everything. Instead, I was a very big responsibility, and I came with a lot of luggage. You see, from infancy, I was always experiencing things like getting sick and being fussy, not defending the actions, but having a child, is bound to have issues. Welcome to my world. I'm not going to get into all the fun-filled facts of my life. I'm just going to throw out a summary. I was beaten, battered, raped, tormented, lied to about my real father, and found out from a stranger. So I became resentful. I came to the conclusion the only thing that I had to offer a man was laying on my back. And to be his punching bag, because by this time I could take it like a champ from a 200-pound man. Did I mention I'm 11? I confront my teenage mom who had to accept all the shit was going on with her child. And then once again all hell broke loose. Another beating. I wanted to die. I wanted to self-destruct. This is where my addiction began. I ended up in foster care and group homes after meeting my father. The abuse was disclosed and I was forced to face some shit. Oh, by the way, Mom used to get beat too. I saw more in her than she saw in herself, and I felt like I was cast away to be silenced in the background. Other kids in the homes had a placement goal, which was to go home. You see, kids would get out in 6 months, because it felt like someone was fighting for them. I felt like no one was fighting for me. Once again, self-destruction. I'm bipolar. I have PTSD. Anxiety, depression, dissociative identity disorder, and I'm sociophobic. Here's where the greatest adventures come into play. Mom told me I needed to take responsibility for my actions, to let people know exactly what I did. Well, here it goes. My choices. I came to Maryland in 1998. I got pregnant with my daughter and found out in February. Oh my God, was I so happy. So was he. So was his family. We had our problems. Maybe one of the biggest ones was communication. He didn't speak English fluently and I didn't speak Spanish. But he was my papi. I was drinking a little bit and I came from the country. When you make a country girl angry, hell have no fury. I ended up searching him out walking through one of the biggest drug areas of all time. It was called Langley Park. I was not aware of this area. All I knew was that I was pissed. Yes, there's a point here. Just bear with me. I was naive to say the least, and when I was pregnant with my second daughter, the communication factor and my mental problems were really showing through, and I didn't want anyone to know anything about me. I came here for a fresh start, one where I wasn't prejudged. Boy, did I do a hell of a job on that one. See, my husband became very abusive. My disorders were already violent. My kids didn't need that in their lives. I wanted better for them, so I went out and was like, you know what? I'll make a way. I started working at a carnival, and well, I fell for the clown. Thought he was going to be my hero, my Prince Charming. My ass. He was just another asshole trying to get some. By this point, I'm seeing a pattern. A smart cookie. I ended up going back to my husband out of convincing from Mom. Yeah, she wanted to be a part of my life when I was a part of a family. I never speak ill about my mother, nor will I, because there's nothing I can say. She isn't for me to judge. Nor is it fair for my children to go in with a forethought on the mistakes of our past. I set out on a journey I had no clue how hard it was going to be. Nor did I know the shit I had to go through to find these words. But here you go. My part in the story. I met a pimp. I had no clue what he was. He told me he'd be honored if I would think about becoming an exotic dancer. Small town, naive, exotic dancers equals someone who swings on a fool in a gown. I was a drama queen. I loved acting. I had no one. So I was like, I got gymnastic skills. I can do this. And figure out a way to show everyone up in Pennsylvania I'm not the loser that no one wanted, that no one loved. And I was going to break this damn chain somehow. Because if I already knew it was wrong for a man to hit me and still wound up with one, the shit was wired into me. I started working with the pimp. Instantly, I was taken to the trashiest place. I realized that this was not for me, but it was the places the other girls frequented. So he took me to Mustang's, a quaint little backdoor bar, and I tried out. Most people would go into an audition and take off their shirt first. Me, I ripped off my skirt. And then halfway into the second song was when I felt comfortable enough to take off my shirt. I liked the attention. I was a perfect target. I had daddy issues. I had lack of self-esteem. I wanted to be loved. Here we go on my journey. I started doing cocaine with the girls in the back because, well, I was getting so drunk because of how disgusted I was at the fact that these guys thought of me as a piece of meat. So all you are good for is being on your back. I got accused of being a drug addict, stripper, whore everywhere I turned. Instead of someone saying you're better than this and actually listening, that by this time I wasn't using until I kept on being accused of it. Addiction equals self-destruction. I was determined to show them what a screw-up I really was and teach them a lesson. I did so many things. I was paid for sex. I was into drugs really bad, and I was very lost. I could give you stories. I could glamorize on how bad I screwed up in my life. But I can't go back and change them. My choices led me to try and make a brighter future for my children. And I made so many strides to get to where I am today. So here we go to today. I write down my thoughts, and I'm not afraid to speak my mind when it comes to things, because 4 years ago, after my cousin found out I was sleeping in an office, bouncing back and forth from crack house to crack house, working for a towing company, doing one hell of a job and yet not managing to get anywhere. I was already clean because I decided that I didn't want to be into that lifestyle. And I had my youngest son, but that turned into a disaster too. My son and his father moved away to another state after I tried to get custody because his new girlfriend put a restraining order out on me because I wanted to see my son. Now here I sit typing all this dumb stuff and thinking, boy, if only I knew then about myself what I know now. I managed my cousin's lot for him during the night because he gave me a chance, and he felt bad because he knew what happened and kind of understood where shit went wrong. I'm a property manager because I had a complete stranger see something in me that I was unable to see. But my adventurous side has taken over, and I leaped in with both feet first. And it's been a year, and I'm pretty much in control of the whole property, and I love every minute of it. I'm happy. I face shit every day. I want to run away from life. I want to escape from reality, and I wish there was something that I could do that. But reality is, I have to push forward through all this bullshit and let my children know that I started to walk this journey. This is where my path led me. Now you are my future. The time I have left, I will walk this path and do it to ensure your impact on our future. Plus, I take great pride in a few factors. I didn't have to sleep to anyone to get my careers. I never gave up on myself or the people I love, including the ones that gave up on me. And mainly, I'm not doing a bad job because I have 4 amazing children that will learn not to be a part of my mistakes, and I will stand beside them and walk whatever journey they go through in life. So was I a whore? Yep. Did I do some messed up shit? Yep. Did I use drugs? Yep. Did I abandon my children and give up on them? Nope. And they will know that. So my story is like that of everyone else who lives. I made mistakes. I will not allow myself to be defined by them. I have a new addiction, and it's to success. So, most of you guys out there sit back and try to realize what's going on in your life, it's hard. It really is. But I want to let you know, you can do it. I did. And all it took was a little bit of belief when nobody else did. So that's my story. And I hope you guys continue to follow me, because we're planning on making more and sharing all the positive memories that by me letting go of my skeletons, that no one can use them against me anymore. And for those of you that think, oh, here, this poor little girl, don't feel sorry for me. I don't ask for pity. I want someone to realize that they can do it. You can break the chain. You don't have to be a part of your past. You're entitled to your own future. Don't ever let anyone teach you otherwise. It's a hell of a journey, but you can do it.